Hi, I'm Jamie.
My name is Jamie.
We're Bloodlines, and you're watching Wavvy Music. It was pretty unbelievable. I actually couldn't believe it for a good while.
Overwhelming. I broke down in tears.
That's a bit much, but
I was really excited.
our guitarist actually, he got the call, and
He was at work. It was our guitarist Andrew. He was at work, and he got the phone call, missed the phone call, had to call back. There was like a series of calls back and forward, trying to find out what someone wanted in this unknown number. And eventually, it turned out we'd got tea break at Tea in the Park, and called us. We didn't believe him, and then eventually we got a confirmation email, and we realised he was telling the truth. So now we're here. We're gonna take this opportunity to play, like, obviously some songs that quite a lot of our current fans know, but we're also we're definitely expanding in a different direction with our new material. So we've got a couple of new songs in the set that we've got prepared. So we're going to be chucking them in with the classics that the fans are kind of interested in. So
I think as well, like, just on the back of Tea, we just took well advantage of anything that came our way, like any press. Anything, any blog, anything that came our way, we were just like, yep, we want to be involved with this, and it was we just jumped on it.
A lot of nice people just getting in touch and just saying, like, we really like what you're doing, and it's very nice to hear. And yourselves, you guys, like, contacting us and just saying, like, come and do an interview, and it's such a, like, we're just not used to it. We're just this wee band from Glasgow, and
just a bunch of pals playing some music.
We had a really good show just on Tuesday as well. We did a warm-up show at Hug and Pint that our guitarist put a lot of effort into. And we pulled in a lot of favours from a lot of people and made it like a proper big production. We got some lighting in, we got some strobes and stuff, and it was a really exciting, fun night. We had some fantastic support as well from the bands that we invited, Death by Ambition and Oceans. Really nice guys, really, really sound, and hopefully they kind of get these opportunities as well in the next couple of years.
The inspiration came from our good friend Matt, who directed the video and who we now are really close with. And to be honest with you, we just kind of went in with that song. It was such a spontaneous song, and then we were kind of saying to him, like, he just took the reins. We were like, this isn't what we do, and he was like, this is what I want to do with this, and we were like, roll with it. And yeah, it was amazing, and we were looking for people to work with, and my girlfriend's actually the girl in the video, and we were like, oh yeah, we'll just get her in it. And he's like, yeah, this is going to work.
It's like such a sort of strange and uncomfortable thing to watch. Like, it just seemed so like creepy and weird. Like we rented out a space in Glasgow, and Matt pretty much organised the whole thing, and we just we put in a little bit of effort in terms of transport and equipment, whatever we needed, and it was just a solid. I think it was like a 16-hour day that we had from start to finish. Like myself and Andrew, I think as well, were pretty hungover when we started, but it was a long day, but it was so worth it. The feedback we've had has been fantastic, and it just makes it all paid off, and we're now here on the back of all that effort and hard work.
Slaves, I think we both really want.
Yeah, definitely Slaves.
Chili Peppers.
Chilies, so much. I'd love to catch some of Frightened Rabbit if I can, because like we have run into them a few times in Glasgow, and we kind of know them to see, but not by name. You know what I mean? It's like those guys are just that level above us, where you're just like, oh, I know them, but I can't go and say hi.
I think Chili's for both of us must have been like a first record purchase.
We grew up with that all the way through both of us born in the early 90s. Like that was something we listened to a lot of growing up.
It was definitely my first greatest hits album, and I thought, they're playing it this year. In fact, they were the headliners when I first came to Tea in the Park 10 years ago, but I didn't get to see them because it was on a different day, and I was like, I didn't get to see them. So after 10 years, the wait is over. The wait is over. We both have. Amazingly, so I brought my dad brought me here 10 years ago to the year, and when we were like, he was like, all right, son, when you're playing Tea in the Park, will you bring me? And I was like, yeah, Dad, I will. And I brought him. So it's an amazing experience that I'm totally chuffed with.
Emotional family.
It was. I was.
Let it out. You just let it.
He was like, you're doing it. And you've been a good few years, haven't you?
Yeah, I was here in 2010 and 2011. and it was so much. It was just really, really good fun, and I've just it just made me want to be more involved with festivals. So I went on to work at them. I worked behind bars. And like, 'cause I wanted to come back and get involved with it more, but kind of I didn't have the money. So like being a student and stuff when I was 18, 19. So I worked Wickerman Festival, Belladrum Festival, Rock Ness when it was running as well. And it's so nice to come back and now be playing them. You know what I mean? It was like at that time when I first went as a punter, it was a dream, and I was like, oh, maybe I can get involved. You know, just like behind a bar, stage production, sound engineering, something like that. And now I'm back like hitting the drums for and singing some songs. It's great. It's fantastic. We've got our new material in the works. I reckon we're pretty settled on what we're going to release as a next single. Hopefully we'll get that out before the end of this year, and it'll be just the same. We'll make a video for it. We'll do the best to promote it as best we can. We'll have a launch show probably in Glasgow, maybe do some things in Edinburgh, Inverness as well. As our bassist, it's his hometown, and it's one of Scotland's cities, which is weird because it's such a small place, but it is a city. So that's what's next for us. A brand new single, slightly different direction again. For like Skeletons was such a veer off from what we'd done with our last EP, Love the Taste, but we're now going in a different direction again, but still keeping that kind of root element of what our root sound, and that's the plan.
Yep, I think it's just going to be release this song and just take anything that comes our way and work as hard as we can.